Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, April 3rd. A cold morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Clear skies overnight allowed temperatures to drop into the 20s in many Mid-Atlantic locations. It'll stay way below normal today despite plenty of sunshine. The winds will kick up in a couple of hours. Once the sun heats up the lower part of the atmosphere, that wind will pick up again, and it'll be quite strong this afternoon, again out of the northwest, causing lower wind chill values and the actual air temperatures, which will be some 10 degrees below normal for this time of the year. Clouds will increase late tomorrow night, as the storm system that is currently situated over the Gulf of Mexico heads towards the east coast. It'll send some rainfall into the I-95 corridor towards Friday morning into the midday, early afternoon hours on Friday. A damp and chilly day on Friday. Not all that heavy precipitation is expected. It's a fast mover. It gets out of here in time for the weekend, and the weekend will see much improvement with some sunshine both days and a warming trend beginning on Saturday. 60 degrees is possible by Sunday in many Mid-Atlantic locations. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. Cold Canadian high pressure continues to dominate the scene throughout the Midwest and the Northeast with well below normal temperatures. Again, strong northwest winds will develop in just a couple of hours after the heating begins in the lower part of the atmosphere. That'll start to increase the winds out of the northwest for late morning and afternoon hours. A lot of moisture situated right now in the southern part of the country, especially places like southern Louisiana, southeastern Texas. And this Gulf storm will head towards the east coast and then off the coast by the time Saturday morning rolls around, as it is a fast mover. It will dump some rain on the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City towards morning on Friday into the midday or early afternoon hours. Well, here's a quick look at the nationwide radar, and again, the main area here of precipitation is right along the Gulf of Mexico. Again, they'll get quite a few inches of rain in places like southeastern Louisiana, southern part of Mississippi. This low pressure area heads towards the Carolina coast and then off the coast by Friday, and it'll throw some rain back into the Mid-Atlantic I-95 corridor right in this region very late Thursday night into midday, early afternoon hours on Friday. Phillies home opener is set for 4 p.m. on Friday. It'll probably be playable by then. The rain should wind down by late in the afternoon, although it will be damp and chilly. Here's the current infrared satellite loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Very easy to see where the moisture is right along the Gulf of Mexico. Some heavy showers and thunderstorms over the Gulf itself and also extending into Louisiana, Mississippi, extreme southeastern part of Texas. A lot of moisture down there. We will not get quite that kind of a rain event here in the Mid-Atlantic region, as it'll kind of speed up and move off the coast by the time it reaches the Mid-Atlantic latitude here. Again, some rainfall towards morning on Friday into the midday, early afternoon hours. Not an extremely heavy event, though, expected here in the Mid-Atlantic region, as it'll be a fast mover winding down later in the afternoon on Friday and gets out of here in time for the weekend. Well, let's take a look at a few forecast maps. This is from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. We'll look at tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, and then Friday morning and Saturday morning. Tomorrow morning will still be a dry day here in the Mid-Atlantic region. That cold Canadian high pressure will be sitting right on top of us. It'll be a very cold night tonight for this time of the year, with temperatures way down in the 20s in most Mid-Atlantic locations. As that high moves over, the winds will die down this evening, and it'll be a basically clear and calm and very cold night, especially for this time of the year, again with temperatures way below freezing in most Mid-Atlantic locations. By tomorrow morning, that storm system still sitting over the Gulf of Mexico. Lots of moisture associated with it, especially from the Gulf coastal region south to over the Gulf of Mexico waters, and that's headed in this general coastal east coast direction for Friday. Let's jump ahead 24 hours to Friday morning. And here's the forecast map for Friday morning. Rain has already moved into pretty much New York City, Baltimore, Philadelphia, D.C. region by this time. It will not extend too much farther north and west of the I-95 corridor. In places like central and northwestern Pennsylvania, upstate New York should get no precipitation out of this coastal storm. Again, it's situated here by Friday morning, moves rather quickly off the coast, affecting mainly I-95 corridor and points to the south and east with a chilly rainfall. It could be some snow and a few higher elevation in interior locations on Friday, as it will still be a cold air mass, but again, moves rather quickly. Not expecting too heavy of a rain event in the I-95 corridor out of this late Thursday night. It should continue into mid or early afternoon hours on Friday. Well, finally, by Saturday morning, much improvement will begin here. High pressure moves back over the Mid-Atlantic region. That storm system has moved rapidly to the north and east. We'll begin a warming trend on Saturday, perhaps reach 60 degrees on Sunday in many Mid-Atlantic locations. That warmth in the 60s perhaps will continue on Monday as well. Over the next day or two, the warm air will move into the southern Rockies. They'll have a nice warm stretch of weather from tomorrow through the next couple of days in the Denver, Colorado region, for example. That same warmth is headed to the east for the latter part of the weekend. That's it for now for the SIweather.com. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.